but they get him on the street coast. Little kid in the gutter with the bloody nose. Undercover, but he doesn't even read those.
I thought Kang would find out Jin-woo's secret and create issues for him. At least, he'd be suspicious and Ji-woo would need to be careful around him. Something that would have a longer impact. Kang could have still taken out the 3 convicts, that's okay, as long as it leads to something more. For instance, if Jin-woo's group beat the dungeon boss while Kang dealt with the convicts, it could make both Ji-woo and Kang suspicious of each other. Kang would have a reason to be suspicious about Jin-woo's part in beating the boss. At the same time, Ji-woo would be doubtful about how the convicts died when Kang was around. It could have led to a back and forth where they try to expose each other. But that's not what happened. This connects to some complaints I've heard about solo leveling. People who read the original material call the story straightforward. Even if there are twists or challenges for Ji-woo, the solution is always the same: he powers through with his skills.
Wow, 早いじゃん。さすがだな。
なんという身のこなし。私の知るソックンの姿はもうどこにもない。
Before episode 9, we knew there were various types of hunters, but our understanding of these types was basic. We knew about mages like Song, healers like Ju-hee, and physical fighters like Jin-ho. Ji-woo, though, is different because his special leveling ability allows him to do everything. Now we know there's more variety in hunter classes. Take Taeshik Kang, for example. He's an assassin hunter, and you can see it in his stats and skills. As an assassin, Kang's attack and defense stats aren't as high as some other fighters, but his speed stat is. Plus, he has specialized skills like stealth. So, it seems all hunters have specific classes. So, why does all this matter? Wasn't it obvious that hunters have classes like those in RPGs? Well, yes and no. The series started slow, explaining a lot of things that didn't need explaining. But how hunters' abilities work wasn't well explained. Take Ju-hee's ability, for example. It wasn't clear if she chose to be a healer or not. Now, we can safely assume it wasn't her choice. She's a healer because her class is healer. It's not like she can use any magic and chose healing. These are her skills. Yet, there's still something not making much sense. Why can't Song use a sword in dungeons? I get he's a mage hunter, but he still has sword skills. What's stopping him from getting a sword and using it like we saw in this episode? Did you see how Ji-woo looked before he offed Kang? His eyes were glowing, just like the smiling god statue in episode 1. If he had the smile too, he'd be a spitting image of the god. Here's my theory. Why does the system push Ji-woo to get stronger? Why does leveling up make him feel like he's losing something, maybe his humanity? And why the same eyes as the smiling god? Because that's what he's turning into. I think the system is attempting to make Ji-woo a vessel for the god to come back. That would make sense of all that's going on with him. It clarifies why the system wants him to stay alive and improve. Also, it clarifies why he feels off when he levels up. Don't overlook what others are saying about Ji-woo. Since the double dungeon, they've been mentioning he's changed a lot. His appearance and behavior are like a whole new person. It seems like his previous self is fading away. As more proof, Ji-woo doesn't care about taking other people's lives anymore. It's clear he's losing what he sees as his humanity. Now, consider this. How will Ji-woo appear to other humans by the end of the series? He'll be incredibly strong and not care about human life, much like how the hunters saw the god statue in the beginning. However, I want to clarify one thing. I don't believe Ji-woo is the god from episode 1 intentionally leading himself down this path. What's your take on Solo Leveling episode 9? Did Kang being a bad guy catch you off guard? How many hunter classes do you reckon there are? And what are your thoughts on my prediction that the system is trying to turn Jin-woo into a vessel for the god? Thanks for watching. If you want more Solo Leveling reviews and updates, just hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell. It'll really help our channel and community grow.